This video is just my thoughts on the situation with the Jena 6. Boy, where do you start with this? I don't know. I would definitely have to say that this is a situation that just basically reanimulates my thoughts on systematic racism in the world that we live in today. It's just blown my mind, obviously. I'm just totally flabbergasted by the whole situation. I understand the parents of the young boy who was beaten up by the Jena 6, of course. Nobody wants their child to be beaten or to, be involved in any situation like this, of course. But let's really think about the situation and think about the harsh punishment that has been handed down to the Jena 6. And let's also think about a court of law, that will allow you or should allow you to give the evidence of the case and to let you realize that when people take action or people do things, it's always in reaction to somebody else's action. So if a hate crime, as definitely what I'm going to call it, by these young white men hanging loose from a tree, I would hope that they would have understood that it would have ignited some form of anger and, passion within, the black community. Just the news alone, what it represents, to the black community in the United States. I just don't understand why there is even so much talk about it. Why is this not even resolved already? I mean, why is there so much discussion going on? Why are we even sitting down to discuss this back and forth? Is it racism or is it not racism? Are these gentlemen guilty or are they not guilty? If you commit a crime where you physically hurt someone, yes, I agree you should be punished. However, I truly believe that the gentlemen who hung the loose should also be punished. Their punishment should not be held in secrecy through the school board or what have you. I believe that is exactly how their punishment was handed down, and up to this day we still don't know what kind of punishment they have received for this. This whole situation, I believe, could have and should have been taken care of already. I don't know. I hope that this situation brings more clarity to people in higher positions and people around the world that we still live in a racist society and we still live in a racist world. You may not be called nigger or jungle bunny or, whatever other derogatory term there is for a black person or an African American person. But we still live in a world where there is racism, and it's systematic racism. Systematic racism. Come on. I do not understand how you cannot see this, What would make you think that it would be okay for a 16-year-old boy to spend over 10 months in an adult facility? You have already ruined his mind. You've already ruined who he is as a person. For him to go through such a traumatic event at this age, is going to change who he is by subjecting him to stay in such a facility for such a long period of time. I'm just so angered by this. I'm really even having a hard time expressing myself, but it is just blowing my mind. So let's hope that the people who are somewhat have influence on the situation or are able to make better decisions, come to their senses and do so. I also read somewhere that the parents of the boy who was beaten invited a white supremacist into their home and had dinner at their supper table with him, and now their conversations or pieces of their conversations are posted on a website called skinheads.org, I believe it was. Okay, so now you say that you did not know he was a white supremacist. You know, what would make you not know that? And, you know, I mean, like, all this stuff is just really blowing my mind. You know, I don't know. I don't even really know what else to say. I'm just disgusted by the whole thing. I'm totally disgusted. And you know what? I say for Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and all of the thousands of people who went to Jena, continue the struggle, continue the fight. I will definitely do as much as I possibly can as one person here in Canada to give my opinion. I've joined several groups regarding this issue, and I feel very strongly about it. All it does is it reannuates my thoughts on systematic racism. Systematic racism is what we are dealing with in this day and age, and that is where the focus should be, is creating a system where we don't have to deal with these things on a daily basis, where we don't have to deal with it in the criminal justice system or in the workplace or out in society. Yes, allow everyone to have free speech. Don't get me wrong. Allow everyone to have free speech. But I think that once an act is done when it comes to racism, I think that there needs to be forms of ways where people can deal with these issues, or a complaint process or what have you. I mean, like, I'm only one person here, so I'm just giving you my opinion. This is disgusting. It is. It's totally disgusting. I don't know. I'll be back with another one when I gather my thoughts again. God.